Hi, it's Mr. Chance, and welcome to the premiere episode of Star Fox Guard. Star Fox Guard is Nintendo's new take on the tower defense genre that is packaged in with Star Fox Zero. But before we get started, first we need to sign an employment contract by Grippy Toad, Slippy's uncle. I, Grippy Toad, head honcho of Corneria Precious Metals Limited, hereby officially employ you, that's me, to serve as my defense specialist and work your tail off, protecting my precious metal mining bases. I don't have a tail. Maybe that's why my eyes are closed in my profile photo. It's amazing that an employment contract to protect precious metals from destruction by robots is shorter than a terms and conditions contract that you have to read just to use iTunes. But anyway, we are here getting a look at the central tower and the mining base. Unfortunately, all of the voices come through the gamepad, and I'm unable to get those into the video. So we'll just have to pretend we're back in the 16-bit days, reading text instead of having it read to us. Grippy Toad is saying that he is counting on us to stop the robots. And here they come. This is actually the second time I've played through the beginning here. The first time I had some audio issues. I have been playing the Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge with my headphones plugged into the gamepad, but doing that this time kept the audio from piping into the TV, so I recorded all of this with absolutely no game sound, and it was really terrible. But what's happening here, the game actually surprisingly just throws you into it. It doesn't tell you how to control it, it doesn't tell you what's going on. It just starts throwing robots in, and since I was already aware of what was going to happen, I was able to put up more of a fight here. You can see switching around and shooting the robots as fast as possible. But the first time, one of the robots made it almost all the way to the tower. I was totally overwhelmed. Grippy is freaking out that his mining base is being destroyed. But thankfully, we have our savior. That logo looks familiar. It's Fox. That is the only time anyone has said it is good to see Slippy, but it's nice to know that he is loved and valued somewhere. Fox blows the crap out of all the robots and then flies away. Really, Slippy, no. I think we'll be fine. But you can hang out for a bit, have some chocolate-covered flies, sit here with me on the couch, watching robots destroy your uncle's base. I am. Nice to meet you, Slippy, officially. Shake your slippery little fin there. He doesn't have a fin. He has little frog toes. No, he didn't. He didn't tell me a thing, which is why he got into this position. Well, as you can see, that doesn't always work, especially when it is like a life or robot death situation. Oh, another robot! That is a fearsome looking robot, look out! Whoa! The ATK unit. Rob gone bad. They all have that kind of Rob Johnny 5 look to them. Wally. Wally's pissed. Boom. He's strong, too. And look at how sassy he is. He has one little, like, claw on his hip. The other one waving around like he's some sort of robot supermodel. Photo opportunity. Getting a selfie with the destroyed photo. Destroyed tower. Not photo. That is a hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to destroy some towers we go. We have no rhythm, but that's okay, hi-ho. And we're about to blow. We definitely don't want that to happen. Okay, got it. Time to bust those bots. And so, yeah, you control this game entirely on the gamepad. It has a map of the layout of the base with each camera positioned where you've put it. So you touch that with your finger, and then you can move around with the stick and shoot the robots. You get a point for each combat class bot, and once you fill up all of those little icons, the level is complete. And the base is saved. So the little guys, the chaos bots, they're just there to cause trouble. You don't get points for those, but you do need to destroy them, because otherwise they'll destroy your cameras, which makes it a lot harder to shoot the attack bots. You can't shoot the attack bots if you have no cameras to shoot them with. That guy's done, and our little training defense is successful. Thank you, Slippy. Is he calling Slippy a tadpole or me? Maybe it's me. I got legs, I ain't no tadpole. Well, we do have the same mustache, so yeah, we're getting along just fine. And looking forward to seeing you again. Yeah, that might be the hard part. Robots, no problem. Putting up with your uncle, ugh. And off he goes into the solar system, the Lilat system. Alright, so now the game officially plays our intro, which shows all the cameras looking out for Freddy Fazbear and Friends or the vampires from Night Trap. This game harkens back to both of those. I remember Night Trap vividly, all the different cameras and the bad acting and full motion video. So this game is really similar to that, except it has more of an action element than both of those more horror-related games, because you actively have to aim and shoot. It's not just switching to a camera and looking. You do
Once the
need a
evil
little more input.
scientist Andros invaded the Lilat system, the age of peace came to an end. Yet, against this backdrop of war, business is booming for one small up-and-coming mining company. Corneria.
Yeah, so we are just a cog in the wheel of the war economy. We are profiting
Grippy Toad,
off of war.
The company mines precious metals. It supplies the high demand for weapon and robot materials and makes a lot of money doing it. But lately, a worrying number of robots have begun infiltrating the company's mining locations.
A 3-inch tall robot has never seemed scarier than that. Like, you could walk out there and kick it over, but it looked like Godzilla coming to, like, stomp the shit out of this factory. All right, so Grippy is actually telling us something for once. We get to sit on our butts. We get to control cameras. And again, only time anyone's ever complimented Slippy, calling him sharp. But definitely, you know, being able to defend the world from the comfort of your own couch, you don't get much smarter than that. And hey, I did not have a hard time at all. I got rid of all of those robots. I wouldn't have even needed your help. Hey. I wonder why it's so important that they attack the tower. Wouldn't that shut the base down? Would they still be able to mine ore? Do they want ore? What is the motivation of these robots? Is it just to cause trouble? I have no idea. So we're going to prepare, and pretty much these early levels just leave the cameras where they are. We're going to do the first 3 levels of Corneria A, and they're all fairly simple. The robots are pretty slow. They start off right at the entrance. All of the entrances there. You know, if they just put like a door up, it would do a world of wonder keeping these robots out. Like you can see, there's one on 1 there. He's just out in a field. Now there's one over on 2, right there, like where I just shot through. Why not put a barrier up? Make the robots have to bang on that or crawl over it. What purpose does it serve to have this place wide open? It doesn't look like there are employees who need to come and go, unless there are some poor, like, anthropomorphic moles cowering in a corner afraid that the robots are going to kill them. But the music's speeding up. With the last two, it gets a little faster. You can see this one making a mad dash into the base here, but he dashed right into the camera and got blown up. Defense successful. First level is complete. So yeah, that little Rebot is like a Roomba meets a frog, and it would look more like Slippy's uncle if he had a mustache on it. There should be a mustache code that gives all of the robots a big bushy mustache. He likes to sing. He can't really carry a tune. Maybe that's the resemblance to his uncle. And then he gets beamed off into some otherworldly dimension. I'm not sure why the tower can't just beam the robots away. So there's a little robot encyclopedia in the upper left that keeps track of all the robots that we meet. We're going to move on to level 2, Mechanical Invaders. I like the loading screen. It looks like an old Game & Watch system that Nintendo used to. This would be a fun Game & Watch. This would work, actually, as a little Game & Watch. It would be a lot less intense. There wouldn't be the camera switching and stuff, but kind of clicking on the robots and shooting them would be neat. So once again, we have to defeat every combat class bot. We have the same combat class bot, the ATK bot. I'm just going to leave the cameras where they are, because again, these early levels are pretty simple. So let's begin our defense by blasting that guy in the face, like we always do. He bounces off and explodes. Sad way to go. Alright, so we've got some attack bots coming in down on 12. Some chaos bots coming in on 3. Again, this is all pretty leisurely. Oh, I thought that one was going to take the other one out behind it. It'd be neat if you could ricochet them off one another. There are some robots later where you do have to... You kind of keep shooting at them and bouncing them away so they don't interfere too much with what you're trying to do with the defense of the base. But again, there's a lot of downtime here. Just sitting and waiting. There's one-on-1. Got him. Have a snack. 1-on-9. Got him. Got him. Have another snack. Have a drink. Just sit on the couch. Combo. That's the first time, and one of the only times I think I get 2 combos on this level, which give you some extra points. But yeah, you can sit here, you can eat your combos, you can get combos. There's another one. It's hard to be accurate because there is no aiming reticle for the lasers. They shoot off into the middle, but you've got to really guess where it is. So if you're able to shoot without missing, you get the combos. So Rebot here will gather our materials. We got 20 bonus materials for Perfect Guard and 10 for our 2 combos, which takes us up to rank 2. Sing a little song. And off he goes to the parallel frog pond in some alternate universe. Rebot gathers up our medals, which will rank us up. We knew that already. So now on to the third and final level of Corneria A, Dangerous Disruptors. We're going to get attacked by an angry dishwasher, mad at us for not pre-rinsing our filthy pots and pans and using those little cascade bubbles, those little detergent pods that I think people like sometimes eat. Isn't it like a Weird Foods episode of people eating those? Have you ever seen those where people eat weird stuff, like people eat foam and cornstarch? I think some people eat those little detergent bubbles too. Or maybe kids eat them and die. I'm not sure. But yeah, so back to robots anyway. So got the little robots coming in to cause chaos. They're not very good at it. Those never get through. Those never get through our ironclad defenses. Now we've got this satellite bot. I don't know what that does yet. It looks like it reflects our lasers when we shoot it too fast. But they are just chaos bots, so they're coming to cause some sort of trouble. We just don't want to let it happen. But it's nice when they come in together like that. So robot on 12. Back to 4. And then got the satellite bot coming in with an ATK bot, trying to team up on us. It's not gonna work. Just makes it easier to get you guys. The one on 9, there's like an extreme close-up on 9 there. Knocked his head clean off, and as he comes around the corner. If this was a horror game, it would be really creepy, actually. Those little robots, just half their body, creeping around the corner with their red eyes glowing in the dark. This could be a lot scarier than it actually is, but as it is, it's really cute. And we're done with the first 3 levels of Corneria A. Next time, I'm going to go back to live commentary with Corneria B, so it'll be a little more action-packed now that I have the audio issues set up. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Star Fox Guard. Have a great day. Bye-bye.